You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk. There was a couple of crash outs last night, right? But we'll get to the other one. Well, everybody's claiming it's a crash out. I don't buy it. But we'll get to the other one in the next video. I don't want to give it away. But let's talk about the situation in Pennsylvania between the Eagles and the Steelers. Now, I'm going to tell you what's really odd about the reaction to this by Steelers fans. Max Hunachor was mocked to the Steelers in several mock drafts I saw. So I'm a little confused by the reaction of people acting like they were surprised. The Steelers and an offensive lineman, and you're surprised? I don't get that. Now, you guys know, if you watch this channel, I've told you before, my son, his mother, massive Steelers fans. All right? Do I buy that this is some great victory lap for the Eagles, too? No, I don't. Not at all. Because I could see the old offensive lineman the Steelers took being a 10-year guard in the league at a Pro Bowl. 10-year guard. Now, that said, do I like Makai Lemon? Yeah, I do. A lot. And I had him as my second ranked wide receiver behind Carnell Tate. I had Jordan Tyson third. And now, strictly because of injury. God, the Browns at wide receiver. Wow. With Denzel Boston sitting there. They took KC Concepcion. Okay. By the way, I wouldn't have drafted him, period. I wouldn't have drafted him in the second. Too small. I just, good Lord. The Browns. I'd rather have Chris Brazzell at a Tennessee. Seriously. So, from the NFL draft, a wild story as the Eagles trade up for Makai Lemon while he was on the phone with the Steelers.
Rich, let me set the scene for you. The Dallas Cowboys were on the clock at 20 with everyone knowing they were going defense. Pittsburgh Steelers get on the phone with Makai Lemon, planning to select him next at 21. Except what they didn't know is the Eagles had actually traded up over them, were trying to get in touch with Lemon, but he wasn't answering because he was already on the phone with the Steelers. In the end, the Eagles do the trade. They get Makai Lemon, and the Steelers grab a tackle right after.
Wow. I mean, that is pretty wild that Howie Roseman said, oh, he's on the line with somebody else. He's on the phone with the Steelers. Let me call Jera all of a sudden. I mean, it is shrewd. Let me call Jera and do a little swappy swap with a division rival. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. This may be the tweet of the night. Whew. Wow. Kevin Adams, who is a co-host of Barstool Sports, Steelers podcast. I mean, evidently he had some insider information because he knew the Steelers were on the phone with Lemon. But, ha, ha, ha. With the 21st pick, the Steelers select Makai Lemon. You heard it here first. Yikes. Remember that. Took another victory lap. We got our fucking guy, baby. Lemon. My boy, CDS. What? CDS is a massive Eagles fan. Wait, what? Yeah, Howie Roseman. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Man, that's crazy. I love this one. This is my favorite one. Howie Roseman. I was born from the darkness. That's good. It is. It's good. Yikes. Yeah, yeah. We're still dumping the laugh out louds. Nah, Lemon went to the perfect place for someone that can't speak in complete English. Philly. Oh, damn. Damn. Jalen Hurts. I love this. Stairs motherfuckerly. That's good. Eagles fans did not miss. Which is kind of wild because again, I think the Steelers got a good draft pick. You know, this is one where both parties is probably going to win this one. Still, you got Pittsburgh fans, they're pissed. How can you sit on 12 picks and not make a single move for your guy? Bullshit, bro. No matter how much changes, everything stays the same under Rooney. Damn, Philly just giving it to Pittsburgh this week. By the way, I'm in Texas, so I don't know if this is like I would assume this is some interstate fan rivalry shit. Philly screwed Pittsburgh for at least the third time this week. Love it. Go Flyers. I mean, wow. Uh-oh. I'm glad the Steelers didn't pick him. He acted like an illiterate retard in his interview. God. Whew, so there's the Steelers announcing this pick. Again, Max going to be I think he's going to be a solid OT. Pickensburg, season over. Let the crash out begin. Woo! Has the most picks and didn't think to trade up. We lost that on Lemon, Tyson, and Vega. People are mad. People are mad. Yeah, okay. I don't know. This is the comment I don't understand. Yes, we needed O-line help, but by any objective measure, this was an awful draft choice. Most draft boards barely had him cracking the top 50. I don't get that. Every mock draft, every draft board I saw had Max going first round. Every fucking one of them. So I don't understand that. I don't. Kind of weird. You got little bro by your state rivals. Too greedy, hanging on 12 picks, and it backfired. Woo! Wow. Wow. F this team and F this fan base. Such a shitty pick. This guy wasn't even worth a top 30 pick. Is anybody paying attention? This team has two glorified wide receivers. In 2 years, Pittsma, DK will be washed. They'll have no one to play wide receiver. Wow. Look, once they got Michael Pittman, the Steelers wide receiver room looks a lot better. But they should still draft another wide receiver. Again, do I think the Steelers are desperate for wide receiver? You got DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman. You're not desperate. Would I have loved Lemon? Yeah. But by the way, there was other wide receivers on the Omar Cooper Jr. I mean, you could have drafted him last night. Denzel Boston, you could have drafted him last night. Now he's, in my opinion, he's kind of like a little too much like Pittman and DK. That's funny. Fan reactions after the draft are the best. Somebody posted online a video compilation of fan bases being pissed off about draft picks. And there's a guy, a Chiefs fan, when Patrick Mahomes is taken. And he's like, this is why we're the worst franchise ever. We'll never win a Super Bowl. Bills fans sick over Josh Allen. No. Fans, wild. Short for fanatic. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.